Hello, ladles, jelly spoons, and other non-binary kitchen utensils. This is the Gravy Wheels podcast, your weekly dose of the gravy, a weekly, sometimes weekly podcast where you get gravy to put in your ears. It's us talking. I'm your host, Franklin.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Hova. Hi, welcome. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
It seems that it's been a fortnight since we've seen each other.
Oh, it's been a fortnight, dare I say.
It has been a fortnight. That's actually scientifically proven to be true.
Yep. Scientific.
And I've spent it playing Fortnite with my son.
Because why not?
Because why not? He likes it, I like it. It's good fun. We suck at building, so we just die.
There you go. I spent that time watching BattleBots with my son. So, yeah.
Speaking of Fortnite, I think that whenever you build wood things, they should build quicker than stone objects, and then whenever you build metal objects, they should take even longer.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Isn't that how it works?
I'm like to maybe a little bit of an extent, right? But I mean, so I think the way that it works is the animation of like you can see people through it, right? If you put down a metal plank, you can see people through it. You can't shoot through it, right?
Right.
Right. So
basically, as soon as you start something, it's
there.
It takes up the full space.
There's structure and it's a shield.
It's load bearing.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it should take a while before it can be load bearing. And then they would lose 90% of their fan base, but I would be happy, so...
I think that there should be more options for dealing with structures, because there don't seem to be that many.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love like some sort of building decimating weapon that like maybe doesn't hurt people that much, but will like fucking just blast through walls or whatever.
But the building isn't what bothers me. Like in the early days of Fortnite, some of the funnest moments came down to like realizing, oh shit, it's just our squad and another squad, and then you're running from the zone and you finally get set up to the last circle area, and they've already got a fucking massive fortress, like just a castle built, and then you kind of have to like assault theirs. I even had it come down a couple times where it was like they built one and we built one, and it's like, all right, who's gonna have to move first, kind of thing. That I didn't mind, but so like a weapon that just decimates better, because I know like the SMGs did there for a while. I don't know if they still do. They did. Maybe it was just the fire rate, but I feel like it would almost need to be like some equipment or like an ability, or something that would like nerf building in real time while people were trying to do it defensively. That's my bigger issue with the building.
Yeah.
Did anybody have a stupid question for everybody?
Oh, yeah, I had a dumb question, but it's not even interesting. It's just occurred to me. If you guys could pick anything in pop culture to instantly enter into the public domain, what would you pick?
Ooh, music.
You would like what? Yeah, like say a song or an album or something. You
All
can't
of
just
it.
say all music.
All
No,
music.
fuck you. That's stupid.
Mickey Mouse. I want Mickey Mouse to be public domain so I can make t-shirts of Mickey Mouse sucking his own dick and sell them and not get sued.
Fair enough.
Okay. I have no fucking clue. I think being a content creator, I'm kind of like not the right person to ask, because I'm kind of like Frank. I would just say either music or everything. But at the same time, I don't believe in that, because I've had to like take down my shit from other people. So I kind of get it to an extent too, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about abolishing copyright law. I'm talking about like
Right. And I know, but I don't know. That's too complex.
You're really fucked up by having your camera on at first.
Yeah.
I bought this last week, so you can see I've already sipped on it.
God. I think we lost Hova already.
I hope not.
Nah, he's frozen there.
Oh.
I think I'm coming back now.
Oh,
There
there
he
he is.
is.
There he is.
I
He's
love
back. We got
ketchup.
him.
Yeah. I really like your Tommy gun there. We're probably gonna get this episode flagged for. They're gonna think that was like a suicide attempt, though.
Well, now. Yeah,
I mean,
suicide
you're
got
literally
vodka.
putting the barrel of a gun in your mouth, Frank. This is supposed to be for the kids. Are you drinking vodka straight?
I'm not supposed to be drinking right now, but I am anyways.
Well, you're doing a good job.
You're doing a
great.
good job of it.
How much does that bottle cost? That's fucking cool.
It was like $30.
Are you gonna put it up on top of the cabinets in your kitchen, like you live in a frat house after it's over, after it's done?
I used to do that, but then they asked me to stop doing that whenever they used to show my apartment. Because they were like, yeah, and then somebody was like, and there's also pamphlets for AA in the office if you would like them. I'm like, I'm fine.
Jesus.
I'm okay.
Have you ever seen American Barrels whiskey?
I don't know.
Got pretty sweet. I was sponsored by these guys for a while. So you got the old dog tag, American Barrels bourbon, around the neck of every bottle, and then the snake coiled all the way around a shotgun shell.
That's
My
pretty
God.
American.
Is that not the most American shit you've ever fucking seen right there, dude?
Rock, flag, and eagle.
Pretty fucking cool, dude. I'm a sucker for cool liquor bottles. I've been really... I follow The Rock, Dwayne Johansson, on Instagram, and I really want to try his fucking tequila really badly.
I saw that.
Andrew needs to give us his official
Ooh, rating.
opinion. Yeah,
Tequila rating.
I'll try it.
goddamn right you will. I just don't know how hard it's going to be to find up here.
It probably,
I don't-
won't be that hard. It's the fucking Rock. He's got worldwide reach. Get that
I
shit
was
in Beijing.
like reading up on it a little bit, and they were calling it like ultra premium. It's like, goddamn, how fucking hard is this shit to get a hold of?
It's like some of those vodkas and tequilas now that they're filtering through industrial diamonds to, like, okay.
Jesus Christ! I'll tell you what though, that aviation gin you left, not Jim, that aviation gin you left at our place is really fucking good.
Yeah, did you just guzzle down Jim?
Yeah, I guzzled Jim right down, and I had a
Hello, my name's Aviation Jim.
yeah. Speaking of aviation Jim, this stuff right here.
How'd you get that? They brought some up. They brought some up.
They brought a whole case for me. He was like, I filled the fucking trunk, but he only left one case for me. I was like, you son of a bitch. But I can't complain. It's supposed to be coming out up here, and I'm like that asshole that every time I'm in the liquor store, I'm like, yeah, you guys got Yingling yet? And they're like, no, not yet. But I just keep asking. But it's supposed to be coming out here. I'm fucking pumped, man. Love me some Yingling.
I've got an obligatory question.
Yes,
I always
sir.
thought that was a Star Wars beer. You know, Youngling,
Oh.
where Anakin
Yeah.
would come in and cut a bunch of
Kill
beer
'em.
cans in half. Remember that part?
30 infant beer cans he just sabers in half.
Yeah. I received a gift from a friend this week, who I'll shout out, Carlos, if you're watching this, which you're not. Which is okay. Like, you got life stuff to do. I understand. Yeah, man, I'm not mad. But he found the patches and sent one of them to me.
Oh, for the thing?
United States, Antarctica. Yep. Outpost 31.
Huh.
He sent me two of these. One of them black, one of them green. But
Which one are you going to put on your messenger bag?
I do have a messenger bag. I don't know. But we've bonded over a mutual love of Kurt Russell, so now we're bound even ever tighter.
I hate the day that he passes away because, man, Kurt Russell is just amazing.
It's gonna be rough. You know, his son is in the Captain America TV show that's on right now.
What
Why
is that?
it's
The one
awesome.
on Disney Plus?
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't started that yet.
it's good. It's good if you like that kind of thing.
I've heard that it was the best thing ever if you want to take a nap. That was quotes of somebody from Sedalia. So I don't know, but I'll give it a try. I'll give it a
I don't know,
bang
man.
around.
Mystery Science Theater episodes put me out.
Hey, Hova, I think birds are trying to make a nest in your air conditioner.
Yeah, they always land on my fucking AC. Get out of here, Lara. Sorry.
No, problem solved.
Yep, no, I got it. They, I don't know. They hang out. They party, dude. It's pretty wild over here. Speaking of streaming services and things and stuffs, I noticed a new one today pop up on Netflix called the last I don't know. It's something about Blockbuster, and I guess Kevin Smith is either in it or did it.
The
I don't know.
last
Have you guys-
Blockbuster?
Is it the last Blockbuster? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, so I added it to my list. Excited about that one. I think that'll be fun. It'll be funsies.
Well,
Are you aware of the birds aren't real movement?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the robots, dude. They're like probes and sensors and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That one's true though.
Okay. I just wanted to know how you felt about government spies being on your air conditioner.
It doesn't feel good.
Do you guys remember
Yeah.
the one asshole that... Hold on. Hot bird talk.
You're going to need to be more specific.
Uh,
I remember so many assholes.
so this sack of shit, what is his name? I know. I will pull his fucking name up.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Anyways, some dude moved over here from like England, and he wanted every songbird that was in any of Shakespeare's writings, the works of Edward Shakespeare. He wanted to bring all of those over here. And he did, and that's why a lot of the native songbirds and stuff have been decimated in this country, is because he brought them over, like starlings and shit like that, which steal other birds' nests and stuff, because some fancy pants dickhead brought a shit ton of birds over because he wanted America, the new land, to have all of the birds from the writings of Edward William Shakespeare.
Because you said that, I wanted you to know what's going to be rattling around in my head for the next 45 minutes. And it's just 2 words, and it's Edward Shakespeare hands. And my brain is going to keep trying to come up with a way for that to be a thing, and it's not going to work.
No, yeah, I know how it works. It's Edward Shakespeare hands, and he has a bunch of spears on his fingers, and he shakes them all the time. He does jazz hands with spears on his fingers. He shakes spears.
Each finger is a different play.
Oh,
Oh my.
How do you thumb through pages when all of your hands are books? This episode brought to you by Audible.
I wish.
obligatory question though: has anybody's been playing any video games as of recent?
Yeah, baby.
What games have you been playing, sir?
I've been hunting them monsters. Monster Hunter Rise came out last week, and fucking we in there, boys. I usually drop a couple 100 hours on these games, so I'm just getting geared up here. Made it to higher rank today. Gotta find the armor set I'm gonna farm. Can't wait. I'm excited. It's a blast. I love this game. You guys have any experience with MH?
I do on one or two of them on the DS because they were on
Yeah,
the
the 3DS.
Yeah. And I liked them better on that platform. I think it's because you had the 2 screens, and down on your bottom screen, you would have your items in your map.
Yeah.
But I tried a few weeks ago. I started to play the Generations or whatever the hell it is on the Switch.
I'd really strongly recommend either checking out World or Rise, because they add a lot of even up until Generations, you still have to load into each area, right? There are transition points between Area 6 and Area 7 or whatever. Yeah, so in World they get rid of all that shit. It's all one like
Okay.
complete ecosystem that you can move through seamlessly. And like Rise has a bunch of movement stuff that's really cool, like not like grappling hooks, but sort of like that kind of thing. Where
Yeah.
you can
That
move
new
around.
movement mechanic they added, and they added the dog.
What did I miss by not
don't
looking
know.
at Joey's dumb ass?
How dare you?
What did you do?
He spilled
Did
beer
you-
everywhere.
Did you drink a beer with your nose?
No, I didn't even get a chance. It fucking exploded.
Oh, do that on screen. We want that OnlyFans money.
Yeah, slurp that.
I think
foam,
I have
bro.
my Black Ops 4 towel. We'll just wipe
Fuck
this
off.
mess up
Fuck
real
you.
quick.
Oh.
Can I just say for the record that I know either one of you guys probably don't give a shit because you probably didn't play it at all, but Black Ops 4 is like a very hated recent Call of Duty. I thought it was great, man. I fucking played the shit out of it.
That's the one where you shoot the guy, though, right?
Yeah, like there's people, and then there's a bunch of like guns and grenades and airstrikes and shit, and then you like shoot at people.
Is that the one that was really futuristic like?
No. Well, all the Black Ops games are in the future, actually, but it's like more subtle and less lame.
The first Black
Infinite
Ops is
Warfare
in the
was
past.
the first Black Ops.
Yeah, doesn't it take place in like the 70s?
No, because there was because you had well, some of it did. I think a lot of it was flashback, is what you're thinking. Like the
Oh,
campaign.
that's the one
But
where
the-
you get
but
into the Animus, and then he puts you're in the future, but they put you in the Animus,
Yeah.
and then they put you back in the 70s for the shooting.
You get the
Yeah,
wrist
and then
plate
you
thing.
jump in the hay off the top of churches to hide.
Yeah,
Now you got me tripping balls on Black Ops. Is it just Black Ops 2 that was in the future? I guess that was with the hunter killer drones and shit. Black Ops just
Yes.
had the RCXDs.
yeah. One
Stuff
is
like
definitely
that.
set in like the Vietnam
you're
War
right.
era.
Yeah, Black Ops is Vietnam. Black Ops 2 is future. Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 are also future, I believe.
See, I know more about Call of Duty than you do.
You do, dude. You're an OG. You're a triple OG, dog. Fuck yeah, dude.
Well,
I love. What can I say? I love Man with Gun and his whole story.
As you should.
have you played
Just
it?
I don't think I've beat the newest one yet. Cold War.
It's good.
I don't think I-
the
I
campaign
don't think I
is
played all the-
the campaign is really solid.
I'm
Didn't both of you?
over.
do it?
I'm over halfway, but I haven't
Okay.
beat it yet.
I think I only played a little bit and then never got back to it. It was good when I played, though.
Have you been playing any other new games, or is that the highlight of your new games that you've been playing?
I'm thinking. No, I think that's really pretty much it. That's what has eaten up my time.
Okay.
How about yourself? The fuck is that?
It's a demon bear.
called-
Seasons of the Witch.
Seasons After Fall.
Oh, it's winter. Done. Next game.
I know, right? Well, but it's like a weird platformer, and you play as a fox that has been taken over by some sort of like green thing that like captures its soul, and then you go around the different areas, and then you awaken the spirit animals of the different seasons. Like the bear is the spirit animal of winter, and then there's like a catfish that's like spring, and a pelican or a hare or some sort of a heron or a bird that's like the summer one. Anyways, what you can do, it's kind of like Oracle of Seasons is a platformer, but you're like a fox for furries or whatever. And so you can change to different seasons to change the environment to get through these weird platforming things. Like each season will change the environment in a certain way.
Just like Forza Horizons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I've been playing. I started this up.
How far
Red
are
Dead
you?
Red Donkey Kong.
It says I'm 20%, but I feel like I'm nothing.
Have you done only main story missions, or
Yes.
are you doing side quests as well?
Yeah, I did that one. Yep.
Am I back now?
Yes.
Yeah, you're back now.
Are you doing only main story missions, or are you doing side quests too? Because I know you like the side quests.
So I got to a point where I was just doing like a bunch of side quest shit, and then I realized like there's probably a lot of functionality that I need to unlock through the main storyline things, like the fences and all this and that. So I've been kind of going through all that, but then I'm gonna be going back and like fucking off forever because I spent $225 on like the advanced leatherworking kit or whatever. And I didn't realize that whenever you do that, you still have to go get out like a shit ton of like perfect,
Pelts.
yeah, to make all this shit. And I thought like, ooh, well, no. So I wasted like $225 whenever I could have like bought a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
Cool beans. Have you made it to Saint Denis yet?
Nope.
All right. Cool.
I'm super hella early in this.
Did you guys hear the E3 news pertaining to Rockstar?
No.
I saw something about it, but no. What is it?
Rockstar, a lot of the main, like, I want to say it's like Activision and some of the other big fish, like even Sony and Xbox, I think, aren't attending E3, but Rockstar is. So now the speculation is, maybe they're going to finally announce whatever their next working title is.
Oh, yeah, GTA Mobile 6.
God.
Dude, if that was done right, I don't know. I say that every time a mobile integration of something comes out, like Call of Duty, and then honestly that game's pretty good, but I want to sit down with a controller Bluetooth connected to be able to play it. I don't want to play it on mobile. And then I said the same thing for Mario Kart, and that sucked complete ass and balls. So yeah, never mind. I retract my statement about if they do a good GTA, I'll be excited to have it on mobile. I won't.
No.
I just want to get another. I want Vice City 2. Let's be honest.
I want an HD remake of Chinatown Wars.
That would be cool. Or GTA Pirates.
No, I do not want that.
Yeah.
Unless you mean like modern day pirates, I could actually get into that.
Oh, like I Am the Captain Now shit. That would be
like with your fucking cigarette boats and like
Get it,
kind
like,
of a bit of like a Miami
cargo
Vice
ship.
kind of vibe.
but not get it like stuck in the canal. That'd be fucking cool.
That'd be kick ass. I don't want to fuck around on any rickety wooden ships.
I still think that they need to find a way to do co-op. And I know that a lot of people out there in Rockstar themselves would probably be like, well, you got the heists and all that shit, but heist, for whatever reason, they just never did it for me. Just knowing that it was, like, not actually anything important, I guess. I don't know. Like, if it was a part of a main storyline and I could play it with friends, I feel like it would be a little bit better.
By the time the heist finally came out and, like, all that online shit was actually working,
That could have been it, too. Yeah.
I was
like,
done.
well,
I was way past done.
Well, I mean, after you play GTA for so long, any of them, you get to the point where, yeah, you're just in dick around mode. Like, you just want to run people over in the streets and fucking blow away as many people and crash cars, and that's about it. So,
Yeah.
that could be it.
I could never get into GTA 5 online. I tried. But you guys you're talking about mobile games. There is another game that I forgot that I started playing recently, which that did not stretch right.
Fantasia?
Fantasia.
Oh, is that the... Okay.
It's like a RPG diorama game. So it's made by one of the guys that created Final Fantasy. It's mobile, so you don't use a D-pad to walk around. You point and click on areas, and it walks around. But the areas are really well fleshed out. Good renders, good artwork on making these little villages and shit. So
I saw some screenshots from it. I don't know anything about it other than the sort of diorama look of it. And it's beautiful looking.
yeah, I'm only an hour into it. I played a good 35-40 minutes yesterday at the orthopedic place, but it's got some really cool looking really cool looking areas settings. So
I wasn't thinking about mobile games earlier when we were talking about games we were playing, but League of Legends Wild Rift came out this week.
yeah,
So I've actually been playing that too. I've been on there. Just all the phone MOBAs. Give them all to me.
Have you guys seen Diablo 2 Resurrected? I'm not 100% familiar with it, but I'm guessing it's just like an HD remaster of Diablo 2.
Yeah.
And they're like they're in the alpha test right now. Is that does that excite anybody?
Maybe kind of.
I never played Diablo 2, but I know like tons of my friends were like really obsessed with it. So
yeah,
I know
that's
Jeff
my thing,
and all
is,
them
like, yeah, I never did, but just watching them, like I could tell that it would, you know, like if you had a group of friends to play, kind of like us trying out Minecraft Dungeons, but it just like wasn't enough to like draw us in.
So I kept dying all the time.
You did die a few times.
we should,
in that game.
yeah. I'm excited to check it out. It has the same thing that I think that Master Chief Collection has, where you can like switch graphic modes.
Mm-hmm.
Can with a push of a button
yeah.
go from remastered to classic.
Yeah.
Where have you gone?
I
Sasha, can you
like
hear
Diablo, and I like Torchlight too. Like those, like I just kind of like some of those. I do.
Did you spend much time with Diablo 3?
I not at all though. Just like the original
Really?
Diablo. Yeah, I didn't touch 2 or 3, but I really like the first one. I mean,
spent a lot of 3 was the first one I actually played, and I spent a lot of time kind of fooling around with that. It's just, yeah, it's this satisfying, mindless type shit, you know.
So
Should we put a towel over him or something until he
he
comes?
stopped masturbating on a bus.
No, but you know, like you do on a bird to get him to go to sleep. Maybe he'll wake up if we put a towel on him.
I think he's figuring it out. Well, I kind of want to talk about something because of this game.
Okay.
Hi!
Hi, guy.
You know, the fun thing is that I could still hear you guys for a while. What the fuck?
He came back and then he's gone again.
All right, I'm here again. So I
Jesus
could hear
Christ.
you guys. Dude, yeah, it's been rough because we've had crazy thunderstorms today. I could hear you guys, but I knew I was lagging out, so I was just like, entertaining myself on the camera. And then I've got the, they implemented these fucking sound settings, these sound packs on April Fool's Day. Did you see that? So I literally have the
It's okay.
Lil Yachty. I have the Lil Yachty sound pack installed. So all I could hear was Lil Yachty going, "See ya, dog," because that's the noise that it makes whenever you disconnect.
Okay. That's funny.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun to do this with tech issues.
Real
Is
quick,
it, though?
real quick, because of this video game, I have started to watch a lot of old ass spaghetti westerns.
John Wayne.
Yeah. High Plains Drifter was a good one. That was one of my favorite ones as a kid, and as an adult, like looking back at it, like these were like sometimes really bad movies. I mean, literally, in this one, if you watch it now, there's a pop-up that says that things were like a different time. These are not culturally, or these are not socially acceptable things in the present, or some nonsense like that. But like right off the bat, in like the first 5 minutes, he just mows down like 3 people. Then he forcibly, trigger warning, rapes a lady. Then,
I remember a lot of rape in old westerns.
Oh yeah, and
a lot.
in 3 of the other movies I've watched, there's been like holy shit.
But that's probably what was actually happening too. It's not like too far off, I'm sure. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It was called the Wild West for a fucking reason.
So the old High Plains Drifter, I watched that. But then another one that I remember loving as a kid was Once Upon a Time in the West.
Yeah.
With Charles Bronson, where he's just always playing he's just playing the harmonica all the time. So
Did you ever watch?
What was-
I was never like a huge Western person, but have you ever seen Django?
Fucking love Django.
Django.
Unchained.
Django.
Not Django Unchained, but the original.
Not. Yes,
Yeah,
the
I don't think I've
original.
seen the original.
With Franco Nero.
No, but I might seek it out.
It's pretty cool. It's it has like a cool little gimmick. Like the character of Django is very interesting because he like, not giving anything away. It's in the first shot of the movie, but he carries a coffin around with him everywhere he goes, and it's just a little extra badass spaghetti western like touch that I really like.
There was also a professional wrestler that always took a coffin around him with him every time too.
Was that Undertaker? Yeah, I remember in the early 2000s when he would ride on his motorcycle,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he still had to have the coffin somehow, so he would have it awkwardly like balanced, like he would be trying to like look over it and drive.
What was that Western movie? When I think Westerns, I always think of that one where they had to cross the river and the water moccasins like fucked them all up. Do you remember that? Like,
Fitzcarraldo. No, I don't.
Lonesome
Oh,
Dove, maybe?
Anaconda.
No, Lake
That's
Placid.
That scene isn't. I think I've seen a scene like that in a. It wasn't Two Mules for Sister Sarah, but in one Clint Eastwood movie,
That was Eastwood.
I remember one like that, and then I also remember something like that with John Wayne, but I don't remember the one you're exactly talking
I just
about.
remember that scene terrifying me as a child for whatever reason.
There's a lot of tropes that are in all those Western and spaghetti Western movies.
Do you guys keep up with Westworld? Or did you ever fuck with it?
Season 2, I haven't watched anything.
I only watched
Yeah,
the first season.
I kind of lost interest once, like the cat's out of the bag, I guess. It was kind of like, well, that was the fun part, was when it was like a functional park and trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Dennis Hopper in that black hat, he's such a good actor in that. And you didn't even realize he's the bad guy.
Spoiler alert.
Nice try. Nice try. You thought you were going to bait me into it. No, but that leads me into the other Western that I was thinking about, Appaloosa,
Appaloosa.
which is pretty solid. It's got Ed Harris and Viggo Mortensen in it.
That's added on my list. Was that one a Western, or was that one a Civil War one? It was a Western.
That's a Western.
Western. Because there was another Ed Harris movie that it suggested for me to watch, and it was a Civil War movie.
Captain America: Civil War.
Yuck.
Ed Harris plays Captain America
Finally, a good app. Ooh.
after he's been frozen again.
Hova, have you been playing any games recently?
Nope.
No, been busy.
Renovating for like a week straight. Yeah. Played like a match of Halo right before we started recording. So that's about it.
I was getting onto Discord and my friends list thing popped up and said you were getting into Halo. I was like, what the fuck?
I had to sneak a game in. Try out season
all right.
6.
I don't hold it against you.
There is one new hot video game supposedly coming out like real quick, or in fact, it may have already dropped.
No, what's that?
That is the Lil Nas X Twerk Simulator. It's a web browse game, and you can twerk to his latest song, and that's the 15 seconds we're going to give it to it.
I was say, did y'all cop those Devil Nikes?
Old Mischief is getting sued.
Yeah, I know.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
I knew those things were gonna sell out so fucking fast.
Well, they only made 666, right?
Yeah.
Did you see
But
them
those,
like
like-
available for a second?
Yeah, because I got like the notification when they went on sale. I have like the Mischief app and everything. Like I get news about
yeah.
all their bullshit. So
You should have bought the fuck out of those.
there was another one that they did a long time ago where they had it's the same. I think it's also still an Air Max 97 or whatever that same model Air Max is, but it's white, and it had instead they filled the soles with holy water.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
put little like crucifixes on the laces, so it was like the Jesus walking on water shoe.
Nice.
Those are still going for like buku bucks.
I can't wrap my head around shoe culture. Although I did see that somebody's doing a Jurassic Park shoe, and the color scheme is based off the tour Jeeps that run on the fucking track system. And those look pretty fucking cool.
Every once in a while, there's a cool one that I'm like get interested in, but I'm not like one of those people. There are lots of people who are like one to stock, one to rock. You know, buy 2 pairs of everything so they can keep some for in case they get crazy expensive or whatever. Keep them mint. If I
Right.
buy shoes, I'm gonna wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
I've got some tech news, kind of, and I blatantly just completely ripped off from this website, but that's okay. With the Surface Duo, you can use the Microsoft xCloud thing or whatever to play games. So it's like a touchscreen DS, and it kind of looks cool. I did not even know that there was such a thing as a Surface Duo, but I mean, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. How incredible their marketing is if you didn't know it existed.
But I see that
I
same.
think it's been out for
yeah.
like a year.
For
They're cool, but like
$1,000.
I don't.
Yeah.
If you're not really a phone manufacturer, which Microsoft isn't, why do you just want to try to make one? It's like nobody's gonna fucking buy it. Is there gonna be a Duo 2? Probably not.
I know. They're trying to pull that strategy because, like, nobody bought one of those things that Apple made. Okay. All right. We'll let that one die.
Oh, fuck.
I was not gonna help you.
Just need to bring back the Zune. They'll be fine.
Yeah. They got rid of Cortana too, didn't they? Their little voice assistant.
I think so.
Out of here.
Bunch of fucking.
I enjoyed my Windows phone, so I actually did like them. I don't know why, but I did. Everybody else hated
What if
them.
I can make calls on my NVIDIA Shield? Or
Very nice.
You have to go to like a developing country to get on a SIM network to use that now.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. One of these
What, you
days.
tell me they don't have 5G on that thing?
Not so much. I can't wait until phones get small again. I want small phones.
I miss phones that I could comfortably use with one hand.
Yup.
Like, cause it's just a little ungainly. It's just a little
Yeah.
too big.
That's why I'm interested in the folding screen technology. Like right now, it's probably way too early, way too sketch. But I think once they get that dialed in, you can have a phone that's much smaller, but then opens up to a profile that we're used to. That's nice to watch videos or play games on. I think that's going to be the ticket for me.
I was recently approached by a young gentleman in Target about a week or two ago, and he was like, "Bro, let me look at your phone." And I'm like, "Wait, he's wearing AT&T stuff, so okay." It's like, "Yo, I can get you into this new phone, blah, 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 blah. You're going to be paying cheaper monthly, blah, 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 blah." Like, all just giving me their spiel. I'm like, dude, I don't want a new phone. Like, there's a reason why I'm still rocking an iPhone 8. Because it's small. I like it being small. And I don't want to feel like I have to get insurance for my cell phone in case it breaks for no damn reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys that every time I upgrade my phone, I try not to get a bigger screen. You know, but it always gets a little bit bigger, even if you get the most base model. But then if you get the most base model, you also get the least amount of battery life. So it's like, I would like the battery life, but then the screen gets bigger with it. It's just a pain in the ass. I hate it.
Yeah, the only reason I got an XL like version of this phone was because it had a bigger battery than the regular one,
Yep.
and it still has like shit battery life for
Right,
the most
yeah.
part. So, great job, Google. Google, you really wanged it with the Pixel 4s.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Oh,
By the
they
way,
just did
please
a
partner our channel.
Yeah, they just did a bad job with one phone. I had a Pixel 2 before this, and I loved it. Loved that little sucker.
I want the little Siemens phones that are this fucking big again. Those were the shit.
So I guess there was an update for the Switches today or yesterday, and they found somebody was like searching through the code, and there's some like ambiguous code in there about it's going to be able to update the firmware inside the dock, but there's like really nothing inside the dock they could like really use an update. So people are kind of scratching their heads about that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people are thinking that it might be that the current Switch and the new Switch, if there ever is going to be a Switch Pro or whatever we're going to call it, comes out, that the DLSS, like 4K fancy bullshit, will actually be not in the Switch handheld itself,
Ooh.
but it'll be in the dock, because you can't output that type of display and stuff on the little screen, right?
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
it would make sense if there was like 4K upscaling stuff in the dock. Like that makes sense to me because you're still going to have like a 720 1080p panel. There's no way they're going to put
Right.
a bigger panel than that on the Switch itself. But you could still use DLSS on that. You could still make that like useful.
Yeah. So,
I think in that form factor. So
I mean, people are just wondering, what the fuzz.
Switch Pro is just a dock. That's what it's going to be.
For $700.
I keep thinking about the next thing Nintendo makes and how if I can't just take it wherever I want to go, like the Switch, it's going to feel like a big step backwards. Like, I want
GameCube
everything to
too.
be like this now.
I really feel that the Dreamcast was the first, like, DS.
You do? Did you come up with that?
No, I did not.
It was also the first Wii U.
These are hot VMU jokes, people.
Oh,
The
man.
video memory unit.
We're fucking rusty. We all can't stand each other.
Oh, yeah? How many of those do you
Oh, you
have
got one of
packed
those
away in your
fuckers?
fucking garage?
It's none of your goddamn business.
I keep seeing those in stock and being like, maybe I should go, but like, no, I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't need another way to play Mario. Sorry, I don't.
I
care
was
how
gonna,
collectible
like-
it is.
I was going to play it and shit, and then it got here, and I'm like, why the fuck would I open this?
Yeah.
Why? I'm just going to sit it on a shelf.
Yeah.
Because
And I remember everybody's like freaking out, like, oh my god, they're gonna pull all of the Mario games off the shelves whenever the anniversary thing is over with. Like, no, they're not. They're not gonna throw away millions of games. They're not gonna. No, they're gonna let those sell out at all the Targets and WalMarts, because I saw a shit ton at Target and Walmart this week.
Yeah. Yeah, and then after those sell through, then they're done. But then they'll come back out of the vault or something. Fucking whatever. They'll release it for the Switch 2 or whatever. Speaking of handheld consoles, though, have we talked about the Pocket delay?
No, but we can, because
That
that's kind of
happens.
making me salty poo poo.
Yeah, the analog Pockets got delayed that Frank and I ordered. Have been anxiously awaiting. Not going to come out until October instead of May now because of, the world. Just that one boat. That one boat fucked everything up, y'all.
Did they blame it on the boat?
No, they didn't. They blamed it on COVID, which I think is correct.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so beautiful. So can't wait to hold it. Hova's gone. You can just gush about the pocket now.
No, while he's gone, let's look to see if the Amico is going to be delayed. I bet it probably
We can only
fucking will
hope.
be.
It probably will be. I mean, was it supposed to be out this month?
No.
The when I just bought my new truck, the dealership was telling me that that's one of the reasons it's so hard to find new vehicles right now too. Is that it actually wasn't COVID. I guess a factory that manufactures chips for like vehicle systems and a whole bunch of other shit burnt down, and it's just like severely
Yeah.
delayed.
Did you see the pictures of that?
Everything.
Did you see the pictures of that factory after the fire? It's pretty bad. That was so. That's like the newest story on that. That was a couple weeks ago. That was like big hot news, but it's an overall shortage too, because all of those, where a lot of those components are manufactured at, all across the world, mainly in Asian countries, where they had to literally shut down the factories on making these small ICs and different sorts of components. So it's vehicles, medical equipment, video game stuff, all sorts of shit. It's nuts. And I can't tell if he's froze because it's so high res.
No. Sometimes his nervous system just shuts down. He ingested a lot of nerve toxins as a child. We've talked about this, right?
Did you see that guy that built that gigantic Nintendo Switch?
No, maybe? I don't know.
He built like a huge Nintendo Switch. That's not. Hey,
There he is.
are you Eiffel 65 in it right now?
Yeah. I'm just trying to keep my sanity over here, man.
Did you
Okay?
did you just blue yourself?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, too soon.
Arrested Development quotes. That's not.
Rest,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Jessica Walters.
I wish it would have been Gobe.
Wow.
Oh,
She hated Gobe.
I don't care
Rest
for
in-
Job.
Also, rest in peace, DMX.
Is he actually gone now?
No, but it doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound great. Yeah.
It doesn't sound good at all. I think he's in a vegetative state, as they say.
What did he overdose on?
I don't know.
Viagra.
Stop.
I don't.
What's really cool is whenever you pour drinks with this, you actually get to hold it down. Except for some of the vodka always gets stuck in the forward handle. But you could.
That's why you
Wonder if
gotta
anybody's
turn it.
ever-
Gotta shoot it sideways.
Think anybody's ever like suicide by cop with one of those?
A Tommy gun?
Give me some black spray paint.
But like Tommy gun vodka.
Oh. I feel like we would know about it.
They probably wouldn't sell them anymore. They'd have to put an orange cap on the end of it. But that doesn't stop, because we know cops in America. All right, let's keep this one going, guys.
Yeah.
How does the alphabet
bought-
go? A, C, A, B.
Stop it. But for real though, ACAB. No. I got a controller for a system I don't own. This
Ooh.
week. A new Xbox Series controller, which is fucking nice.
How about that media share button? Does that work?
No. On my computer, no. The media share button is me going to Twitter.
I'm so sorry, Uncle Albert.
We're so sorry,
What?
Uncle.
It's a fucking
Albert.
Beatles lyric, but he's just, man.
He's really not. It's really showing his commitment to
Yeah.
the podcast.
This is,
Oh,
yeah, his favorite Disney character is Elsa in Frozen.
very good. Or, yeah. I was trying to think of. Isn't there a gargoyle in Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yes.
Yes. In the show Gargoyles?
Oh, did you know that his favorite song is the Jay Giles Band? You know what song?
No.
Freeze Frame.
But.
Elon Musk. It's because he didn't buy a Cybertruck. It's because he bought that new truck, but he didn't buy a Cybertruck.
Yeah, we all told him he shouldn't do that. There we go. What? Where's my Hyperloop at? Fucking follow 3, Elon.
What type of work is the Boring Company even doing? I want to be in a vacuum tube.
Yeah. I want to go to LA in like 45 minutes.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I'm back!
Hey,
Thanks. Did you know we were doing a podcast tonight?
I wouldn't know. My internet is kind of cutting out.
what's that song that you would always sing to from Power 97 by the Jay Giles Band? Was it Freeze Frame?
Freeze Frame. Yeah. Yep, that's the one. And
I'll
we're so
recycle.
sorry, Uncle Albert. Down.
We're going green on this podcast because we're recycling everything.
Yeah, fucking God.
Don't edit anything out.
I can't.
No, this is going up as is. This is just going to be a trash fire.
We just have to go 2 hours at this point.
Edward
Right.
Shakespeare hands.
People are going to be saying, Hova, you really didn't talk a lot in this one. Yeah, it's because he was frozen half of it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
we should do.
Do you know why Elon Musk is mad at you?
I don't. I've been trying to figure it out.
Because the new truck you bought wasn't a Cybertruck.
That's right. I actually almost bought a Cybertruck, and I decided not to.
Because you wanted a car now and not in like a year. Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
No,
He's gone, folks.
He's just really good at this. He's trying to wait for his prey like a stick bug or a mantis, just perfectly still. Hey, Andrew,
Yeah.
if I were a worm, would you still love me?
You're supposing a lot of things. Sure, yes. Well,
Okay. All right. Not familiar with a meme. All right.
I'm not actually, no. That's
Okay.
what I mean, I know.
Darn.
Man, this is the problem with being online all the time is that, like, I know so many memes, but I can't know all of them. I spend so much goddamn time on the internet.
They made a website for that. It's called Know Your Meme. You just have to constantly hit F5.
No, man, the way you get your meme news is you go to eBombs World, and then you just check their forums. You go to Something Awful. You go to Joe Cartoon. Strong Bad.
Hey, buddy, are you okay? Did you get hit? Because you got a bluey nose.
It's a bugle. They got this new blueberry flavor dessert bugle.
They're called Blugles.
They're called Blugles. Exactly. Yeah, I'm beta testing.
Sure as shit aren't alpha testing.
That's right.
This is about.
Switch my internets over
Oh. Okay.
Do we
to see if that keeps happening.
do we try to milk 5 more minutes out of this, or do we cut our fucking losses right now?
5 more minutes because I've got a story.
Okay, cool.
This podcast has been about as awkward as me at GameStop yesterday with the dude that gave me the Cyberpunk necklace. It's like, hey,
He gave it to you for free?
yeah, whenever I went in there and I bought that, the media controller and something else from GameStop.
What a swell guy.
What is the larger story here?
It's just like really awkward because he's like, hey, you here to buy some games? I'll give you in-store credit for those, and you can buy like these new games. I'm like, I don't want those new games. I want to get rid of this controller because I don't use it. And it's pretty awkward. But I think that he, and pardon if you're listening, guy, you're cool. I just don't agree with the company you work for. He upgraded my my GameStop membership too. Like,
Yeah.
you know me. I'm here like every 3 months. Somehow you remember me because I'm just the one guy that comes in every 3 months or something. It's always awkward. It's always trying to upsell me shit whenever it's pretty obvious I don't want anything.
God, it sucks. I hate working for places like that. That's the fucking worst when you're always trying to shove shit down people's throats.
I like the guy, but I just don't agree with his company.
We bought we were browsing the old clearance rack and we found a Mario collectible coin book. You can put the coins in, you know?
Yeah.
And we have the ones that I've been getting out of those chocolate balls that I bought a case of at Walmart because I'm a degenerate. These guys, right? So we were like, oh, maybe that'll fit. You know, that'll be cool. And it was on the clearance rack. It was normally like $17.99. It was marked down to like $5. And we were like, fuck it. We'll take a stab at it. We went over and it actually rang up for like 97 cents. So that was cool. Bad thing is coins don't fit, so fuck it.
Well, I bet your loonies and toonies probably fit in there, though.
Are we gonna go to Nintendo
My Buffalo
World
Nickels.
when it opens?
Is there a mask policy?
Well, the one in America is not open. We don't know when it's gonna open, but I don't know about the one in Japan.
Well, I don't wear a fucking mask, Andrew.
Shut up! Okay. Yes, you do. It's just not a N95 mask. It's a GIMP mask.
It's a clown mask with the eye holes cut out.
I just wear pantyhose over my face.
I'd like to go.
Airflow's better, so.
They have. Is it Shigeru Mia? Not gonna finish this name. Is it Shigeru Miyamoto? Is he the Mario guy? Shigeru.
Yeah.
I read
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Okay, that there's it Nintendo Land or Mario Land, whatever the fuck it's called. There's like a hidden signature of his, like.
Yes.
Supposedly.
If you find it, you get 1,000 chocolate Mario coins.
Mario has to blow you.
They don't fit.
Fuck
You
yes.
feel those mustache bristles on your pubis.
Oh my god! While he sticks his fucking middle finger in your plumbing.
So.
I do wish.
I made a really horrible joke, and I'm going to say it here again, but we were talking about somebody famous, an e-celeb, and somebody made the joke about how many abortions she's probably had. And I said, yeah, that's what the next Luigi's Mansion is going to be about. Vacuuming up all the ghosts. It was
I got
a lot of people didn't get that. They were like, what the fuck are you talking about Mario for? We're making fun of her for being a train conductor. It's a bad joke at the time, and it's a bad joke now. And in the future, it will still be a bad joke. And now it's documented.
Joey, do you have any packs of Pokemon cards you could open?
I could
get
some.
more viewers.
Oh, what a mess.
This is why we shouldn't take weeks off. We're not staying frosty.
We're all just like fucking brain dead right now, too, is not helping.
I've always been brain dead.
It's true.
Just a little distracted by my internet going out 6,000 times.
Dude, and like last week, my internet was shit too. Like I think I sent you guys a video of it. Like I was opening stuff up and it was like opening up like I was on a modem. It'd be like you could see the pictures like, like what is
I haven't
going on?
canceled my second internet.
I wouldn't right now.
Today, well, I mean, there was some crazy fucking storms rolling through today. And it was fine. I mean, it wasn't fine, but it was working throughout all the storms. I was processing orders and printing shipping labels and shit. And then, like an hour after the storms rolled through, Then the internet went down for like an hour, so I had to switch over to the other fucking internet. And then that internet went down. I was like, what the fuck, man? It's been rough.
I saw today that
real rough.
T-Mobile is finally going to start up their 5G internet service for like rural communities. So it's another option.
Great.
Wonder if that's gonna cost bukus or have data caps and shit.
They said it might get throttled in like busy, like network congested times, but I think it was like $60 a month. It was didn't look too crazy.
Oh wow. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think 10 years from now, internet for rural people is going to be in a way better place than it ever has. With all the new satellite internet company, because there was some major company that was looking into doing the same thing Starlink is doing. I can't remember who it is. And then LTE is, already a thing. So I think like 5, not even 10, like 5 years from now, it's going to be so much better for people out in rural areas.
Have we explored options for satellite internet like shooting holes in clouds?
They're through a different spectrum. It's going through a different spectrum, so clouds don't.
Clouds definitely affect satellite internet.
Counterpoint. Shut up.
And how dare you bring up Charter internet?
Charter's fucking horrible.
Thank you, Javelin, for letting us use your song Soda Popinski as the intro to our show. Thank you, Tyler Edwards, for your art. We appreciate it. Oh my god. I'm so over this. barely concealed contempt. Does somebody want to end this with a thought?
I got another story.
Great.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
BattleBots!